Stuff I want to know.
What do you mean? At least the stuff you want to know.
Hold on, wait, hold on. What that mean? Why you
No,
say it
I
like
mean, but
that?
you said it like at least the stuff I want to know. Like what?
I mean, like okay. First of all, so you have been a person that is always you kept
Well,
things.
don't. Well, this is what I think. I think in doing this, it should not be like so. What was your
No, of
influence?
course, no, 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 no.
It's got to
I,
be like
I definitely no.
like
Even those, I mean, but they were looking back now. They were probably worse softball questions.
yeah.
So,
You got to ask hard questions. Otherwise, we just wasting our time. This is great.
mm,
3 questions, 2 friends.
fuck.
I like it.
Hold on. Yeah, I just want to have my questions though. Let me give me a sec.
Mama, here we come.
Give me a give me a. Let's see.
But just think about in my mind, it's the dopest thing because you're asking anything you've always wanted to know about somebody. And it does take a lot of thought
Ugh,
process because you really it's like 3 get out of jail free cards. Like you get
I
3
know.
questions.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. I'm writing it down now.
Why are you writing them down like you're a
Well, I'm like
journalist?
a little kid. Hold on, because they
More at
making me
6.
they making me hold on.
Details at 10. Like it's not a real journalist. Like,
I everything I do, I take it seriously.
oh God, thanks, Othello. If you don't come on and ask some questions.
Okay, hold on.
They could
Okay.
be easy, they could be hard, it could just be anything. But you make sure it's something that you've always wanted to know.
I
I
want to
mean,
I want to call Darcy so bad.
stuff like, do you use Crest? Because you got some white ass teeth. Did I? Oh, I think I showed you that TikTok with that dude who be smiling. And I told Lane, I said, this ain't Moiba.
What dude? You show me this.
I
What
did
dude?
too. The Crest dude, the African dude. He be listening to some music and then he smile. I said, he is clearly one of Moiba's people.
Hold on. You make
I've
it.
never showed you that
I
before.
don't think so.
I
Hold on. You
think I
throwing me off
have.
because I got some good ones, but I'm trying to hold on. I'm also scared of your questions though too.
Why? I haven't listen. The great thing about this is you've done homework. I haven't. I have not thought up a single question for you. I'm just going off the dome.
Oh shit, that makes it worse.
But
That makes it worse. That makes it worse.
to me, that
Okay.
makes it better. It's more fun that way.
And I'm over here like, who's gonna see this shit? Okay, everybody, hello.
I mean, just it could be anything. Nothing is
I'm like a little kid.
the
Hold on, I got
giggles
one
are
more. I got
contagious.
one more question. Hold on.
But it could be anything. It could be any question. It could be a silly
Oh,
question. It could be
okay,
serious question. It could be just something you've always wanted to know.
okay. Here we go.
I mean,
Now don't try to don't put disclaimer out. We here. These are the
no, I'm
questions.
ready. I stay ready. You can ask me anything you want. But remember, I'm gonna ask you anything too.
Fuck, I know. Don't see that.
But okay, so let's do this. We're gonna do since it's 3 questions, 2 friends, let's do it where um we go back and forth.
Oh fuck me. Okay, let's do it.
So they don't and the questions don't have to be connected at all. Like your question doesn't have to piggyback mine.
Got you. Okay, and I'll let you because ladies first, of
Oh, you want
course.
me to go first?
Are we live?
Okay.
We live?
Okay.
Okay, let me put my phone up because okay.
I like your Diana Ross shirt.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's see. Something I've always wanted to know about you.
Hmm.
So you're from Nigeria. Your people are.
No.
Wait, where are you from? Sierra Leone.
There we go.
You are from
I am from
you from the
Nashville.
tap.
My parents are from Sierra Leone.
From the tap.
Yes, they're from the
Okay.
tap.
So being from Sierra Leone,
Hmm.
um, do you ever feel weird that you're really from Africa? I mean, I'm from Africa too,
We
right?
all are.
Exactly. But you don't speak African.
So with
Or
the
do you?
no.
You
So
don't speak any. You don't speak any. You don't know no African
so here's the
words.
thing. Wait,
You don't know.
listen. So
You don't
listen.
know no words from your people.
So
Don't you feel disconnected?
I wait.
I
No.
understand why I'm connected. I've been disconnected. I've been gone for a long time from my folks. You have not. You 23 years old. You've been gone 23 years.
So for me, I can if in a conversation and just like here, like there's different dialects and stuff. So I can understand if I'm around my family. Just yeah, if I'm around my aunts, uncles, cousins that speak. the language, then I can understand for the
You
most
can
part.
understand what they're saying.
Totally. Yeah.
Give me an example.
I'm not giving you this.
Please. No, but I want to hear an example. Like of what? Like there has to be something that you picked up.
Well, so first of all, for me as a kid, getting in trouble all the time, I had to be able to listen to because my parents would
Shut
be
up.
talking.
Like how would that go?
Well, that's an accent. That's not.
Oh.
First of all, let me
Oh,
hear
so
you
you
that
don't know
again.
any words. You just know
No, I do know.
accents.
Like I can't say
Like
them.
I know Lena, my brand manager, is always going "Cállate," and I know that means shut up.
Kayate. Okay.
So if you were gonna tell me that and we were in Sierra Leone, what would it sound
Oh well,
like?
shut up is the same.
It's the same.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be the same. That and it's also like so the language that they speak is my people's people is Mende.
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 So do you know any Mendenese?
I'm gonna need you not to call it Mendenese. It's Mende, not Mendenese.
I'm sorry. Do you know any Mendes?
Why you keep putting a Z on it? It's not.
Look at you
It's
teaching me
Mende.
African.
I'm just yeah. It's men. Yeah, it's Mende, and I can
Mende. Okay, what can you say? Come on, give me
I mean,
something.
I
That's my
can.
first question. Do you feel disconnected? Okay, well, say
So no,
something.
so I don't feel disconnected.
Well, you sound like you feel a little disconnected.
No, I'm not.
You really don't know what
I'm
do
disconnected to Mendes, but to Mende, I
you?
understand.
Okay, well, Mende. I feel like you don't know how to speak Mende.
Is it you trying to test me? You
I'm trying
my
to test
grades?
you because you say you know some words, but you won't
I
say
do
them.
know some words. Let me see.
But you can't think of them at the moment. You don't know Mende.
I do know Mende.
Maybe let's try Mendes because you might know that better.
I don't know any person know Mendes. Mende. So let's see.
Watch this, Lena. Do you speak Spanish? Sí. Say something. say something. Now you say something in Spanish.
Too,
See how that just came out? So either you speak it or you don't.
Oh, I don't then. If that's the case. You see that how that? No. Mm-mm.
So do you know one or two words? Can you speak? Can you count? Can you count in Mende?
No. Well, that if I'm not mistaken, it's the same. It's one. It's two. It's three.
They fake Africans.
But you know what? People will say that. No, on a serious note, people will say because I wasn't born there and I'm here. So you have, people that might say, hey, he ain't OG.
He ain't real.
He's not real. Whereas, so it's like this funny thing, you're just kind of caught in the middle. Whereas you think you're African American, they'd be like, no, your people African, you straight from the tap.
Yeah.
So you're just in this weird.
Well, I think that's
place.
people here because you look straight from the tap.
Look.
You look like somebody turned the African faucet on and your ass scruggled out.
Tell me what about me, other than this beautiful chocolate skin?
Beautiful chocolate skin.
Because I've heard other people say that.
Because it's the ratio of chocolate skin and white teeth. It's that ratio. It's beautiful. It is. It's like 0 to 100. Flat, like fast.
Okay, I get that. Okay, I get that. But I've had other people say that. They say,
you just instantly know. But it's a beautiful.
African.
It's beautiful.
I'm trying to think if I've seen someone and said they look.
Do you? I don't want that to be my next question because I was curious to know if you look in the mirror and be like, look at this African.
Now
you do now.
I didn't like it before.
Why you didn't like it before?
Because
I can't ask that question. I reclaim my time.
Oh.
I reclaim my time. I don't want that to be my second question. No, sir. You can tell me that on another day. Okay. Your turn.
Okay, let's see. So, Jazz, when is the last time that you had your heart broken?
Sugar, honey, iced tea. Let's see.
Come on.
The last time I had my heart broken was probably, I'm trying to be honest. When was the last time I had my heart broken? Well, the fact that I'm having to think about it tells you it's been a long time.
That's what I'm saying. And if you say when you was 5 and someone took a crayon that was...
No.
Okay.
My heart really broken. I would say 1993.
We're in the 90s when your heart was broken. Look, what is
going on? 1993, 94. And I'll tell you, you want to know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. So my boyfriend at the time cheated on me. Okay. And a girl, it's always over a guy, right? It's never like, now heartbroken romantically would be that. Heartbroken, like every day would be, the last time would have been when my dad died. Okay. Which was about 5 years ago, something like that, 4 years ago. Yeah. So you have to differentiate between what kind of heartbreak we talking. Snot cry or just
Well, since we're here, I would like to say that you just gave the clarification when
Yeah.
your father. That's not that makes sense.
Yes.
So can you explain though? We'll go to 93. That's not a second question, but I'm just saying I want to
You
know.
sure it's not a second
Yeah,
question?
I'm sure because
Okay.
you gave that
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
disclaimer.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, tell us about the.
So, um, he was a basketball player,
Of
and
course.
I was like, "Oh, he would never cheat," and da 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 da. And everybody was like, "Oh, not only is he cheating out of both draw legs." I was like, "Wait a minute, what?" It was true, and it turned out he not only cheated, but he thought he had a baby on the way. Talk about ushering confessions, yes. And my heart was
Oh,
broken. I was devastated.
so there was actual tears.
There were tears. I had to think about it.
Yeah,
But it wasn't
because
a lot of them because I did not cry for a long time. What I did was get even.
but
He came, he apologized. I took him back just to break his heart.
what is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
You
That you
took him back to get vengeance.
Of course. Isn't that why you do it? I mean, I would never do that because I'm grown and I'm so much more mature now. I would
Right,
never do anything like that.
right.
But that is actually a true story. End of question.
Okay, end of question. We're going. Okay, yes.
Okay. My question
Oh
would
God, here we
be, oh, this is gonna be a tough question
go.
and a very personal question.
Okay,
But
now
I
we get
feel to me, I
to
feel
you.
like it is on par with the personal
Par.
question that you just asked me.
Oh,
Now, when I ask it, people are gonna be like, "That bitch," because this is terrible.
let's go.
So
Let's go.
does
Close my eyes.
this is gonna be bad, and
Okay.
if it's too much, you just let me know.
No,
We can X
ain't
this
nobody
right
scared.
out.
Ain't nobody scared of
Oh,
nothing.
you sure? Okay. So
I'm scared.
are you ever angry about your mom and what she did?
That's a good question.
It damn sure is, because I'm a
Yeah.
good journalist. Ugh.
So no, I think I was upset probably for a long time, and then you get older and you start realizing that shit, life is hard. Like
Yeah.
life is hard. Before there was like why would you do this? And then you know we're kids. We're left to figure this thing out. But then you realize you get older and you're like, man, this is no. I understand. I personally have never had those thoughts because sadly I am vain and think I'm God's gift to everyone. Sadly, but
He don't know Mandalese.
yeah, but I don't know Mendy's. But but no, you get older and you realize that there are moments where people are hurting and they make these forever decisions in these temporary
Moments.
circumstances, right? And granted, it doesn't feel temporary when you're the one in it. It doesn't matter if someone comes to you and it's like, hey, it's gonna be okay. You have to get to that place yourself. And I
Yeah.
just don't think that. I think there was a moment of a moment of weakness and just a moment of despair, and there was just no one, to say, hey, give it a second. And I know that's not. I'm not trying to minimize it or whatever, but
No,
give it a second.
it makes
But
perfect sense.
but literally a second could have changed everything.
Yeah.
And
I always see this is great because I always wanted to ask you that
mhm,
because as long as I've known you,
yeah,
and I've known you for a very long time, I have never asked you about it. You have
that's true.
never
Yeah,
brought it up. But I always wondered how, like, if you were, because just from my journey, I knew it was a decision, even though I didn't know the whole story. I knew the meat of what had happened.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I knew it was a decision that was made irrationally and just in a moment of
Oh
probably
yeah.
caught up in emotion. And I just often wonder where I never wondered to ask you, so tell me what happened, as much as I really wondered, were you angry? So
I
I
th-
always wanted to ask
I
that.
think people always. It's funny you say because no one has. So no one has ever really just asked me that question like that. A lot of times it's something that you feel like I don't want to bring that up because you don't know where a person's at. They might they're gonna crumble or they're gonna or so no. And I don't know what the answer would have been years before now
Yeah.
or I don't know. So that's you going deep. You going deep. Look, and I'm
I told
okay.
you.
All
And
right.
I
All
didn't even
right.
I didn't even I didn't even prepare. Meanwhile, you've been up for 7 days.
Yeah.
Like Moses in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights. You got just 3 questions.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's
Your
see. See,
turn.
now you made me want to pivot. That's good though. That was no. That's a really good
That's why
question.
I do what I do and you sing.
That's yeah.
That's
That's
all.
true. That's just true. That's true. I stay in my lane. Um. hmm,
Uh-oh.
this is so sad
But
because
you can't think of a
you
question.
no, you just asked this very deep, deep
And now
question,
you're gonna be like,
and
did
I'm be like,
you use
"What's your
credit?
favorite color?" So it's like,
I mean, but they're just
no,
questions between friends, so it can be.
no.
That's the beauty of it. It can it's like a swing. It can
This is
go
true.
from one end to the other. It doesn't matter.
This is true. So I'm going to lead with this. I'm going to say everything and tell you the reason for this question, right? You are a person that since I've known you, you are very particular. You know what you want. There's not a thing of like, unless it's maybe what we're going to go eat. You might be like, you don't know what you're
Yeah.
in the mood for. But that might be the only thing. Other than that, you are pretty definitive in what it is you want in your career, life, and even your friendships. So that's just gonna sound so weak. So so weak. So in that, right,
Yeah.
what is your absolute biggest turn on? Like when you see someone, like what is the thing that makes you, because you are, in my estimation, this is Jasmine Sanders. She does not play. She doesn't mince words. She's very direct, says what she thinks, says what she feels, and ain't gonna pull no punches. So with that, like, what is something? What is a turn on for you in the opposite sex for you that makes you go, huh, and actually breaks through your big wall?
Who said it's a big wall?
It's a wall. That's another
Why is
show.
everybody in the room looking at me like
That's another show.
it's a
There's a
big
wall.
wall?
Yeah, there's a wall with armed
Oh,
guards.
look, that's the
There's
wall builder now. We got some more bricks over here, lady.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me see. What is it that wow. Well, it depends
Oh Lord.
whether
Okay.
we are speaking superficially or aesthetically. Like for me, it depends on because it's a lot of things because there are some things that can turn me on, but not make me want to stay, if that makes sense.
I think
Like I just want to have, like I don't want to stay, but I want to visit.
so. Stay. I think visit. That's too easy. You can say, "Oh,
Yeah.
nice teeth, nice whatever." That let's say stay.
Um now if you know me and you know me well,
Mm-hmm.
it's a couple of things that are right at the top for me.
Okay.
Number one is I love a man who can stand in and own and be confident in his truth, whatever that is. The
Mm.
truth of I ain't got it, but I can get it.
Uh.
I can't whoop him, but I can try. Like that's I think.
so you want effort? Is that like that? That sounds
Well,
like
no, no,
it's.
no. That may not have anything to do with me and everything to do with them.
Well, I'm
In
saying
other
effort,
words,
like they're gonna try.
well, not try to get at me. I just meant in their own life.
What's what I'm saying? Like
Like
whatever
in their
whatever it
person.
is.
Exactly.
Okay.
People always say, "Oh, you probably have to have this and that amount of money or this kind of job, or otherwise she wouldn't look at you." No, my thing is be confident and be bold and true in who you are and what you want, so that our energies match. That's first and
Okay.
foremost.
First and
Now, what
foremost.
will make me want to
Listen up,
stay
fellas.
or
Okay.
make me want to leave? This is a big thing for me, probably the biggest,
She's
and
smiling.
that
Okay. Let's
is
see. What is this?
I am a huge proponent of come see about me. That's
Mm.
so simple, but you gotta hear it and understand
Mm.
what I'm saying when I say come see about me. If I feel like you won't come see about me, I'm not fucking with you.
Respect.
Period. It's so simple.
It sounds
Just come
simple.
see about me. If
Okay.
you don't come see about me, and I know people are like, that's it. I just gotta go over there and see it. That ain't what I'm saying. And I can't
no.
explain it to you. That's the thing. Because if I have to explain it to you, I've now cheated. Either
Ah.
when I say it, it hits you in your center. You're like, shh, I got it. Where's she at? I'm gonna go. You know
I
what I mean?
like
If I
that.
have to explain it to you, that's why I hate it when people say, "What are you looking for in a man?" I should have to tell you what I'm looking for. Either you're it or you're not. Don't contort yourself to now try to fit what I'm
Yeah.
looking for, and I'm not gonna do the same.
Lena, we gotta get that on T-shirt. Come see about
Come
me.
see about
That
me.
is That's dope.
Very simple.
That's yours though. We make sure that's
Straight
been
from the
branded.
country like me.
That's Jasmine.
I'm
That's,
certified in world travel, but I'm a country girl at heart. Come see about me.
come see it. That's
And
dope.
you take it how you and you can try and see if that matches. Hey, we good. Bing bing. If not,
I'm mad I didn't come up with that. That's like a dope.
you can't do those things.
Yeah, sorry.
You can't speak Mandalay.
It's not.
You think you'll be able to come up with that?
These Mandalorian. What is it? What's that?
I'm just being silly. I don't want to disrespect your people.
Yes,
and the language.
the Mendees.
It is Menday. See, I got to remember men and day. Menday.
That's how you gonna remember it. Men and day.
I bet the next time you see me, I'll be able to speak a word in Menday before you will.
I want to see that. Let's hope that. Okay, let's go. Okay. Your question now. Come on.
Okay, so this is was that your third question or your second?
Oh,
that was your second question. So
was that my second question?
Yeah, and this is my third.
What was my first question?
You can't be a journalist. You can't remember nothing. You can't speak Menday. You can't come up with catchy slogans, and you have a terrible memory.
You're right. Well, yeah, you're right. Because you threw me off with the Mendelese. Yep, I said heartbroken, and then okay, yes.
Okay,
perfect.
So my third question that I've always wanted to ask you.
Ooh,
let me think, because I can be narcissistic and selfish. I only think about myself. That's the truth. So I don't think about questions I want to ask other people. I think about questions I want to ask me.
I like it's real.
Okay. So anything that I could ask you. Anything at all.
Anything. Did we catch her off?
No, I just want to make it a good one because it's my last one. It's my last question. So I got to make sure it's really, really.
And I'm not switching mine. I got mine already. Just
you already got yours?
I have mine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's good.
So my last question to you would be, oh, hey,
I don't like the way you did the oh.
Have you ever had sex with a white girl?
No.
Like a full-on relationship with a white girl? Because, you're so African. That you would think
that tracks that I should.
Well, no, but in my because she got to explain that to her mama when she get home. But I'm saying
that's great
because you seem like the type since I've known you that you might dabble a little bit just to kind of be like, I want to try it all. But I never imagined you actually a full-on relationship with a white girl.
It's the fact that you said I look like I would be.
Well, you look like the type that you want, someone from the Menday tribe.
Okay, so
that's what I'm saying. Because I think people have at least I think so. Maybe that's the witch in me. I think that you can sense someone that would and wouldn't go for someone outside of their race.
Okay, I respect that. Great question. So the answer to the question, and then I'll give some backstory, is no. No, I have never. I have. What's the word?
Never dipped.
No.
Never dabbled.
No,
never licked.
Not.
I just want to keep talking about my bases.
No. So I'm gonna give full disclosure. So I have, probably never had a sexual relationship with a
But that didn't answer my question.
With anyone outside of
sexual relationship. Okay.
Yeah, not a sexual relationship, and never been in a I was young. I mean, I was a kid, and I was kissing girls in school, but that wasn't. That was second and third grade.
Oh yeah, that don't count.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You kiss frogs when you're second and third grade.
I didn't kiss frogs, but yeah. So the last that was probably maybe ninth grade.
Okay.
Yeah, and then here's the thing though. The funny thing is, and because I do the acting, that's the majority of the scenes.
Of course.
And stuff so I'm kissing other people outside of my race, but I never. I think initially I thought about it like the first time I had to do a scene,
and I was oh shit, I gotta kiss Becky.
I mean that's what it but it's like you see now we're gonna get all deep and get into the acting. When you're the character, you're not thinking about it. You're not you know it just you just get into it.
You do it, yeah.
Yeah, you just do it. But no,
I always wondered that because I wondered what that because being from Nashville,
that is
right.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying, and then it's a bit of a curiosity, I think, a novelty. But, I just wondered and how that would go. Because it's one thing when, you bring in Kevin home. Yeah. When you bring in Moiba Mustapha home. It's different
from the tap who speaks Mendelese.
My son works.
My son dates white women. No. No, it would be it's yeah, I just it's
I know
never
you hear that all the time.
it's never been
Bring in
a
the
thing.
royal bathers. You
Yes,
gotta hear that all the time. I
King
know you do.
Coming to America jokes. Like Mufasa's probably the one I get the
Oh yeah,
most.
9, 9, 9,
What?
I don't know the
That was
words.
Mendelese.
That was
Now that
really,
was
you know the
Mendelese.
song when they hold up the little baby cub.
That was Mendelese.
I don't know the
Yes.
words. Okay, third question for
Third,
you. Oh, this is it. This is
yeah,
it.
this is it.
This is it.
Dang, I feel like this should be more, but it's three
Only three
questions,
three
two
questions, two
friends.
friends.
Damn it. Okay. Okay. So my question for you, once again, gonna give a disclaimer. You are confident and it doesn't waver, which is kind of that's just you. You got that. You'll put a your confidence puts a battery in other people's back. No, for real. That's just you, which is dope. Like I wouldn't get on here and do this. I got a bunch of friends, but you,
I'm like, get him here.
Chad's like, come on, we're about to do this. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
he's like,
yeah, let's
what?
go.
That's right. My son works. He
Come on,
will
let's do it.
today.
We're gonna ask everything. What is your biggest fear at this stage in life?
What is my biggest fear?
Mm-hmm.
Um, you mean like right now or of all time? Like at right now,
right
at
now
this
at this
very
point
moment, what my
in your life,
biggest
what's your
fear
biggest
is?
fear is? And I say that because it changes. So I'm sure
It
it's
does change.
yeah. That's why I asked you. So right now,
My biggest fear right now is the IRS. No, I'm just playing. Don't we all fear them?
that's
Like them
real.
bitches
That's
everywhere.
real. That might be the realest
This-
thing. That's real. No, that's real. I actually respect that. If you actually want to leave with that, I'm actually
I'm
like,
telling you, it's true.
that's pretty dope.
You know, but I would say, um, I think something happens when you reach your 50s and you start wondering, did I manage my money well
Wait,
enough?
first of all, we just
Did
want I'm gonna look
I?
directly in the camera. Did you hear what? Are you looking at
Yeah.
who I'm interviewing with? You hear what she said,
But it's
folks?
true.
Get your skincare regimen together. You hear
I
me?
mean, either that or
Drink
get
your
you some
water.
Menday lotion,
Get you some
baby.
Menday lotions, baby. This is what's happening.
I'm telling you, it's true though. You begin to wonder, did I manage my money well? Did I save enough?
Mhm.
Did I? And this is for me personally, being a woman of a lady of a certain age, and not being married, not being attached, just me.
Mhm.
So most people at my age, well, really, most of my friends are not married. But I think you look around and you wonder, okay, well, what's that new thing on TikTok? No one is coming to save you. So mom and daddy gone, they gone to glory, so they good. And so I look around, I realize it's me. So there is no parachute there. It's me. And
Yeah.
so, I begin to wonder, okay, am I making enough to maintain, if I ever decide to retire, which I probably would not.
No, you're not.
There isn't anyone, there's not a second income. Is first, third, and is me.
Right.
And so that probably is my biggest fear. So that, which sounds terrible,
You was
is
honest.
a motivating factor for everything. Is money, 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 money. I got to get more of it. Anybody got some? But not in a superficial way, really, because for me, I just want to not only make sure that I'm good,
Mhm.
because again, I tell my son all the time, you can go out there and fly because you can always come home. Well, if home ain't here, where the hell am I going? So I worry about myself because there isn't anybody else to take care of me. So for me, the biggest fear at this age, unfortunately, fortunate and fortunate, because I'm fortunate to not say, I'm looking for happiness, I'm looking for a man, or I'm
Mhm.
looking for love and all those things. I hope all of those things come. If they don't, I feel like I've lived a good life. I've had an amazing family that
Mhm.
raised me and took care of me, and they didn't have to. And I have some of the most amazing friends in the world.
Mhm.
So if this is it, I just want to make sure I got money to take care. I want to make sure everything else
It was
good.
so beautiful.
It was wonderful.
So I've had a wonderful life. I've had this and stuff.
But I don't
want to. If this is it, I need that bread.
Yeah, I don't want to remember all these things and be singing memories on the street corner.
I had a good life.
I don't want that.
I had a good life.
I worry about that. And so I think everybody's biggest fear is, the IRS is watching. I know they watch everything.
So to sum up, the IRS
is money.
Okay, money.
Well, because that's you say IRS, you think money.
Yeah, no,
immediately.
It goes
so
together, yeah.
If you make the money and you do the right thing, you're good. And so that would be my biggest fear at the moment. Fear. Nothing else.
It was a beautiful speech, and at the end, you was like,
"It's money."
Oh,
all about the dollar
this
bill.
Needs to be longer. I just
can't be longer. It's 3 questions.
I know.
Now you bring some more friends. Maybe we have some more questions. I'm gonna bring some
more friends. Then they're gonna ask questions I probably should ask.
You was too scared to ask. You can't be scaredy cat coming over.
I'm not scaredy cat.
Wow.
But I'm just.
I've not said that or used that phrase since I was probably in junior high school.
Sorry, bring it
back.
Bring it back. And that's probably the time when you got your heart broken. 90. Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't scared about it. I was vengeance. I was ready for revenge.
This is another thing, and I know this is a whole. I still don't understand people like that would have their heart broke and say it's okay. Come on back. Just so you can leave on top.
Wait.
Just so you can be the one to be like
shallow. She's shallow. I'm not gonna. I hate it when people say, "Don't blame everything on astrological side." Mm-hmm. Yes, please blame it.
Yes,
it's true. Scorpios will we hold a grudge.
We petty. I'm gonna say we petty.
We are very petty.
Very petty.
I am petty.
And it's nothing but the Lord that's gonna help me undo this petty. Because other than that, I actually feel you. I'm just.
Yeah, I know you do. You have to.
It's just when you said,
you want to break this heart right here? This heart? Okay. Of course I'll take you back. Are you kidding? Come on in here. Guess what I'm cooking? Heartbreak. That's terrible. I'm not proud of that. That's a long time ago, but that was the last time. Yeah. Well, this was fun.
This was fun. It was a little scary. And
it wasn't scary for me.
Of course, because you're never scared. Except
that's not true. That is not true.
Well, I'm scared of the IRS.
I would tell you what I'm scared of, but you are out of questions.
No, we did. Cliffhanger.
You are fresh out of questions. So maybe on the next episode.
Well, no, that does. What's your biggest?
You can't ask me another question.
Okay,
There's no addendum to it. There's no 3A, 3B. No.
Okay, I'll be back.
3 questions.
I'll be back. I'll be back for season 2. I'll be back.
And please know some more. Be able to speak at Menday.
And Mendees. I said it right. I'm gonna get 2 of them.
Menday and Mendees. Speak Mendees. Everybody know that. That's another word for ebonics.
Yes, it is.
We just changed it. We upgraded it.
I'll be ready. I'm going to be ready. Damn it, I wish I would have asked that question.
Should have, but you didn't. Loser!
I ain't no scaredy cat.